good evening all, and today we are going to solve the previous year question related to probability theory, right? Which is unit number 3.1. Okay, so this is how I think Sangeeta has forwarded me all these questions. So I think how many questions are there? I think there's 13 questions. Okay. But recently, Sangeeta, there is no question like 23 because all these are little older questions till
Okay, sir.
2010. No, I am just asking
No,
you. You have not noticed?
sir, I think up till 2023, sir, there was more probability question.
But 13 questions I have. So let me see. Okay. Okay, so
Okay,
we'll
sir.
go one by one. Which are the questions you had sent me and I have not. I will cross check. Okay. So without wasting time, so let us focus on the solution. The first question is, so can you quickly, you people are able to read it? The screen is visible to all of you. So in a binomial distribution, the sum of mean and variance is 15 and the product of the mean and variance is 54. Then the number of observation n is equal to, this is a tough question, okay? So yeah, the question all of you have read the question? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Yeah, because you should read the question in only 30 seconds or maximum 40 seconds. So you have read the question, right? So it is difficult to solve or it is easy to solve?
Easy to solve, but we have to remember the formula n into p. Mean is equal to.
But with only n into p, you will be able to solve it? You are saying mean is basically equal to n into p and variance is np into 1 minus p, right?
Yes, sir.
Because if you see, I had discussed this also. So it is basically npq, that is variance of binomial distribution, okay, which we had discussed earlier. But let us see how you are going to solve it. I don't know. So Madhusudha, you will be able to solve it. You just simply say yes or no.
No, sir.
Okay. Like you can say like I want to pass the question. Okay. I don't want to solve means I want to. It is better to say I want to pass the question. So Chinmay, you will
Yes,
be
sir.
you will be able to solve it.
Yes, sir.
No, no. You want to pass or you want to solve it? You want to solve it.
Sir, I want to solve it.
Okay. Very good. Excellent. And Sangeeta, you want to solve it or you want to pass it?
Sir, I want to solve it.
You want to solve means you know the solution or not. That is what I meant. You want to solve it, that is fine. I think I was not clear. Now I am very clear. Okay. So let us focus on the solution part. So there are two approaches. Okay. First approach is just see, you as you told, we know in a binomial distribution usually the parameter is n and p, right? Mean formula is n into p, variance is sigma square, that is equal to np into 1 minus p, or we had written also npq, right? Because 1 minus p is q, we had written, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So ideally it should take 2-3 minutes if you follow this method. Then I will give you another method also which might help you to you decide then which one you would like to um, take it forward, or you have your own method, you just let me know. So first you have to set up the condition equation for the given condition. Basically it is a simultaneous equation. Okay, so mu plus sigma square is equal to 15, mu into sigma square is equal to 54. From where I got it? I got it from here, isn't it? Variance is 54. The sum of the mean and variance is 15, isn't it? Yeah. So now what you have to do is you have to substitute the formula. Np plus Np into 1 minus V equal to 15. Np into Np into 1 minus V is equal to 15. Okay. 54. This is 54. This is 15. Now you have to further simplify. Np, just you have to open the bracket. Np plus Np minus Np square is equal to 15. 2Np minus Np square is equal to 15. Np into 2 minus P is equal to 15. Now it will further simplify this equation number 2, that is this question. So Np square into 1 minus P is equal to 54. Now last step, because you know mu is equal to Np, sigma square is Np into 1 minus P from the given condition. So these are basically the sum and product of the two numbers. Okay, so using the quadratic formula approach, if the two numbers have sum s and product p, so they are basically root of x square minus sx plus p, okay, is equal to 0. So what you are supposed to do is you are supposed to write x square minus 15x plus 54 is equal to 0. So two roots are x minus 6. So you have to find out when you are going to add two numbers as well as you want to subtract, multiply, right? So x minus 6 into, we will do the factorization, x minus 9 is equal to 0, x is equal to 6 or x is equal to 9. So mu is equal to 9 and variance is equal to 6 or vice versa. But mean is greater than variance for binomial when p is greater than 0.5. So you have to remember this. Now next step is find n and p. So that is mu, already you know that is 9 and sigma square is 6. So now you have to put it to the equation to get it. Okay, that is sigma square upon mu, which is equal to np into 1 minus p upon np is equal to 1 minus p. So already, because I have already derived or I have got this values, I will straight away put and I will get this ratio. Then from there I will actually write n into 1 upon 3, that is equal to 9. So n will be equal to 27. But this is a lengthy method. Although we got the answer, but I am not sure in the exam how fast you will be able to do it. Isn't it, Sangeeta? Because
Yes, sir. This is very lengthy.
yeah, but unfortunately, how we can do a quick method? First of all, you should know whenever this kind of questions will be there, sum is written and product is written. Okay, if you have understood quadratic equation, it means what? Go back to your school days. So what it is? Quadratic equation, are you sure? Means you have an idea, right? Yes or no, Sangeeta?
Yes, sir.
No, quadratic equation means we all have actually, you can say,
I don't remember, sir, actually.
okay, not a problem. But this is very interesting. Why I am telling you? Because quadratic equation is basically, what it was written over here. as I told you, the first method is very lengthy. So sum and product. Okay.
So
So
like x square plus 2x minus 30 equal to 0. Like
no, yeah, that is like that only. But I am just telling you, when this kind of question will be there, sum and product, how you are going to use quadratic equation, I will just quickly tell you so that you will be able to use it if this kind of questions are there. So sum and product means you will quickly remember that this sum and product, these two words are coming means they are referring to roots of a quadratic equation. Are you getting?
yes, sir.
Means you will think quickly without wasting time that it means there is a something is coming related to quadratic equation. Okay. Now because this is a very old like concept, like we all have learned in school days, so let me tell you quickly. So basically this is a very golden shortcut which I had written. I like, you can say, quadratic equation, because it will save you a lot of time, right? So simply if you see what it was written over there. So let's say that if any two number, right, alpha and beta, I'm just telling you what is quadratic equation, are roots of a quadratic equation, roots of a quadratic equation. Okay. So what happens? So basically it will be, what it will be, x square minus sx plus p equals to 0, right? Then what will happen? If you just see ax square, like the Chinmay was telling, right? So
Yes,
basically, so what will happen? Like, let's say, because we have assumed that any two number alpha and beta, they are the roots of this quadratic equation, right? So it means alpha plus beta will be equal to s. Can you see this one? And product. So this is sum, right? This is sum of the roots. Sum of the roots, and product of the roots will be alpha beta into p. So this is product. S means sum of the product, and this is product of the roots. Is it clear, Sangeeta, so far?
Yes, sir.
Now because you are already know now what we have to do, because if we will go in the other method, then we are taking a lot of time to find out this, right? Means what are those roots, right? Alpha plus beta we are finding, but it is taking a lot of time. So given that, if you want to take the shortcut method, given already you know that summation is 15, right, and product is 54, yes or no?
yes, sir.
We all know, right? So then it means, given that there are two numbers with sum s and product p, then how you will find out the quadratic equation? You simply solve this and you will get the quadratic equation, x square minus sx plus p equals to 0. You have to solve this and you will get the product. Now in our case, so what you will be doing, you already, what is it is given as sum of mean and variance is given to us, and product of mean and variance is also given to us, isn't it? You
Yes.
see, sum of mean and variance, product of mean and variance is already given to us. So now directly you set up the equation. So x square minus 15x plus 54 is equal to 0. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, in terms of factorization, you have to think quickly. Which are the two numbers? If you will add, it will be 15, and if you will multiply, it will be 54.
9 and 6, sir.
9 and 6. So it will be basically factor, in terms of factorization, it will be x minus 6 into x minus 9, that is equal to 0, right? So then solutions will be x will be equal to 6 and or x will be equal to 9. Now the question is, but 6 and 9 we got, the product we got, right? Means the roots we got. Now what is the next step, Sangeeta? Next step is, because already we have got this, okay, so that roots already we know it. So given that, let's see, mu plus sigma square is 15 and mu into sigma square is 54. So already we know the numbers which we will add to 15, and if we multiply we will get 54, right? So already you know step number 1 is here, till you know this roots, okay, this is step number 1. So step number 2 is, you have to identify basically your variance will be always less than mean. In case of, please remember this, variance will be less than mean always, okay? So you can see over here our mu is 9, right, and variance is 6, right? So then it is fine, not a problem. Now, so you have to use, what will be the last step number 3. Step number 2 is to verify, cross verify, okay? Step number 3 is, you have to solve it, because we are solving it quickly, right? So how will be solving it? So basically, sigma square, the variance, okay, upon mu will be equal to 1 minus p. You have to this is a basically ratio formula which we use, okay? You have to remember this formula if it is possible, okay, or it will be difficult to answer. So then you can just simply put the value over here. Already you know 6 upon 9, then which is basically equal to 2 by 3, which is equal to 1 minus p, okay? So what will be the p? Then p will be, how much p will be? 1 minus 2 by 3, right? So that is 1 by 3. So p is equal to 1 by 3. Now from here, this ratio you got. Now what you have to do is, you have to simply calculate last step, step number 4. what you are supposed to calculate? Only n. Already you know np is equal to 4, right? And sorry, np is equal to 9, right? Not 4, 9. Then I think you can solve it, right? P is equal to,
We will leave it, sir. This is also very complicated.
how it is complicated. I see it is depends on you, okay? Because if you will see the previous one and here I have written. So step number 1 is like, suppose for example, I will tell you,
Realization.
if I will think first, as I told you, sum and product, if it is written, you have to write 6 or 9 you should get within when you are reading the question. Are you getting? The roots you will be. Now step number 2 is you have to remember that in case of binomial distribution, variance will be always less than mean, so that you can cross verify whether your calculation is correct or not. Okay.
Hmm.
So step number 3 is this one, sigma square upon mu is equal to 1 minus p. Okay. Then from there, now simply you have to, if you will replace the value over here, so then you can easily solve it. Means your, you can say n is equal to 27 here only. We got it. But
Okay.
what here, what you are actually trying to remember or memorize, one thing, always you have to remember that variance is less than mean, so that you are in the right direction. Then you have to, step number 3, you have to remember the ratio, sigma square upon mu, variance to mean is equal to 1 minus p. If you know these two thing, okay, Sangeeta,
Yes, sir.
you will be able to solve it. But if you will leave, like, yeah, you see, leaving is your choice, okay? But
This is going to take time, sir, also.
but at the end of the
But
day,
we can practice same questions,
no. But
same type of questions.
my suggestion is, if you will do it correctly, then what is, how much
Hmm.
mark you will get? 2 mark.
2 marks straight.
2 marks straight. So to get 2 marks, at least 4 minutes. Like for me, I will take 3 minutes. Okay. Are you getting? Why I don't want to leave this question? The question is like, you, of course you need more practice, but yes, if you can practice, then why not? Okay. But if you are less practice, because here the answer will be, sure shot. Are you getting?
Hmm. Yes, sir.
So what is the important over here? Later on you decide, okay, because how many questions you want to leave, that is depends on your success rate in net. Okay. So mu minus 1 minus p means what is the variance, basically mu into which already we had written. Variance is always less than mean in binomial distribution, where your p is in between 0 to 1. This ratio, sigma square upon mu, is equal to 1 minus p. This is a useful relationship. आपको ये याद रखना है. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
I know this is challenging,
Difficult, sir.
but not difficult. But it is not that it is very, it's like rocket science, right?
Yes, sir. But now exams are near, that's why it is seeming more difficult.
No,
Or else, for practice purpose, we can do it. Like we
no,
can
I
practice such
agree. But
questions.
I'm just telling you, without, even if like, for me, like how the tricks will be like sum and product. I told you, so it is like Quickly it should come into your mind. Okay, 9
Yes,
plus
sir.
6. Because they will give that kind of numbers which are easy to solve. So they are not giving you something which is very tricky. Okay? They know
Yes, sir.
how the answer can be achievable. Okay, so let us take the feedback of Madhusudha. Madhusudha, what do you
Sir,
think?
actually, fast method is one of the most difficult one, but when you solve it into the second method, that is more
More
better and
easier?
more easy.
More easier, yes. But
Yes, sir, more easier.
hmm,
But if we understand the whatever you say, the step 3 and step 4
hmm.
important, then we will solve it.
Step number 1 will, it will be in your mind only. You will
Yes,
not
sir.
write
Yes, sir.
anything.
This we have read in school, factorization
Factorization. Then step number
Yes,
2, it
sir.
will be also like variance less than mean.
Formula.
Variance
Yes,
will be
sir.
less than mean. The condition already I had mentioned over there, right?
And sir, as you mentioned, the question understanding is most important here.
Hmm. Then step number 3, sigma square upon mu. Actually, you need these two conditions
Yes, sir.
to remember. But see, this is a competitive exam. Are you getting my point?
Yes,
My,
sir.
my point is, you cannot leave anything. You have to be prepared for worst thing.
Yes, sir.
Then only you will be able to, even though you will live in the exam, but still you have to prepare. But in your mental, because exam is a mental game. Are you getting my point, Sangeeta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Always you have to be ready. Otherwise, what will happen now? You will be in your comfort zone. You will leave this, you will leave that, you will leave that. Then ultimately, there is no many questions you will leave.
Yes, sir.
That decision you take in the exam hall,
No,
but
no, sir. We
yeah,
must at least try to solve.
yes, yes. So that's the second method. I think you try. Still, I
Yes, sir.
will be able to help you out if it is something we need.
Yes, sir.
Chinmay, you are able to understand the second method?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So using second method, how much time you will take to solve this?
Sir,
Means
four
maximum
to
maximum 4 minutes.
4 to 5 minutes.
Okay, very good. Excellent. So let us proceed to the next. Okay.
Okay.
So what is the next question? Next question is an interesting question. Random sampling implies that, yeah, who will tell me which is correct, which is
The observations are selected in order.
where? Answer is observations are selected in an ad hoc manner. This is the answer. So quickly tell me, Sangeeta, why not the first will be correct? Observations are selected purposefully.
Sir, purposefully means then it will be not random. Na? And then it will be selected sampling.
Very good, very good. So this is incorrect. This is also incorrect. This is correct. This is incorrect. So, because random sampling is a fundamental concept, right? Where each member of the population has an equal and independent chance of being selected, right? So, basically, as Sangeeta told also, purposefully, right? So, this describe purposive or judgmental sampling, not random sampling. That is why it is incorrect. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then second one, observations are selected in a systematic manner. Chinmay, why it is incorrect? Okay, so you want to pass the question, right?
No, no, sir.
The observations are selected in a systematic manner. Why this choice or this answer is
Sir, random sampling is a
okay? It means this basically this choice is telling you systematic sampling, right? You might have studied systematic sampling, like selecting every kth item. Like suppose in a village, after let's say that after every 10 household you want to uh, choose a particular household, like that. That's a systematic sampling. So it is not random. So that is why it is incorrect. Is it clear, Chinmay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then Madhusunda, why C is correct?
Sir, as you told, in the random sampling, the feature each and every individual has the equal chance to being selected as a sample. So this observation are selected in an ad hoc manner, means impermanent.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So basically, ad hoc means for this purpose or as needed, right? So implying randomness without any predetermined pattern. So that is why it is correct. Then last sentence also, the observations are selected in cluster. So this is basically cluster sampling, right? Which is a specific sampling technique. So that is why it will be also incorrect. The answer will be C only. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So what you have to you are supposed to understand what is random sampling. Each unit has equal probability of selection. Systematic sampling, selection follows a fixed pattern. Stratified sampling, population divided into strata, then random sampling. Then cluster sampling, population divided into clusters and entire cluster selected. Correct? So these are the concepts which you need to understand. Is it clear, Sangeeta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll proceed to the next question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, which of the following statement is true concerning the standard regression model? So now let me see. Quickly you have to tell. Y has a probability distribution. Is it true or no? Vasudha?
Sir, true.
True, okay. X has a probability distribution. True or false? Chinmay?
It's true.
True.
Yes, sir.
Sangeeta?
But I have no idea about regression.
Okay. The distance term is assumed to be correlated with X. Is it true or not, Madhusudha?
Sir, true.
Okay, so everything is true only. For an adequate model, the residual U hat will be 0 for all sample data points. Is it true? Sum of the error term will be equal to 0, na? Then
Yes,
this
sir.
is
Yes, sir.
then this is also true.
Yes, sir.
Then which is the answer? All the four are true, right? See, Y has a probability distribution. This is the answer. This one. Let us see. Okay. Then I think Sangeeta, you can try to relate it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because when we will discuss the regression, then it is fine. But usually you write the standard regression model like this. I think I told you that day you can write YI, right? And here it is XI, isn't it? So YI is equal to beta naught plus beta 1 XI plus U. Is this equation you have remembered,
Yes, sir.
Sangeeta?
Yes, sir. We have read this.
Okay, very good. So UI is the basically disturbance or error term. So what is error term? Madhusudha? Notation is clear, right,
Yes.
Sangeeta?
Yes, sir.
So basically, you are trying to estimate the regression equation like this. So this is your y, this is your x. So you are trying to estimate this regression line. This is this. You are trying to estimate with beta naught, beta 1 xi, right? So this is your regression line which you are trying to estimate. Now what I asked you, what is the disturbance or error
Sir,
term?
random variable.
Random variable I know. What why it is included in the standard linear regression model, classical linear regression model?
Minimize the
To cancel out the differences, sir.
No. First of all, why it is included? It represents all other variables apart from x,
Yes, sir.
which might be also affecting y,
Mm.
but they are not included in our regression model. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So random disturbance term represents as a proxy,
Yes.
okay, for all other variables apart from the independent variable which are included in your regression model, which might also affect your dependent variable. So now first sentence we will see y has a probability distribution. Why this statement is true? Because you can see y is equal to beta naught plus beta 1x plus u, and u is a random variable with a probability distribution. So u is also a random variable here. This is a random variable. This is a random variable. But how you have to understand, because there are three. So y is a random variable with a probability distribution because y is dependent upon this. For a given label, we say y is stochastic, but x, the independent variables, are non-stochastic in case of repeated sampling. So for a given values of x and y, you can say y is distributed for a given value of x, y is distributed with this expected value of y given x. This is the regression line which you are estimating. That is why this is actually, this sentence is true. Clear, Sangeeta?
Yeah.
Why this sentence is true? Because we are basically trying to estimate the conditional mean, because this is conditional mean of y given
Yes,
x,
sir.
isn't it? Conditional
Yes,
probability
sir.
we had studied earlier.
Yes, 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 sir.
So regression line is nothing, just you remember. You are trying to estimate the mean, conditional mean of y given the value of x. Clear? Right?
Yes, sir.
How you are trying to find out the conditional mean of y? Through estimating this regression equation. Okay? So basically, if someone asks you what is regression, basically you are trying to predict the mean value of y or the dependent. We say on an average how much, if x changes by 1 unit, how much y is gonna change. Okay, so that is what we are trying to predict. Then y is a random variable, then obviously y has a probability distribution, right? So because you are trying to predict or trying to estimate for a given, with a given value of x, you are trying to find out expected value of y, which is equal to beta naught plus beta 1x, the regression line, and variance of y given x is equal to sigma square. So what you have to remember, we will come to that. So x has a probability distribution, not necessarily. Why? Because classical regression model X is typically considered non-stochastic. This is what already I have told you. While X can be random, it is not a requirement of the standard model. Okay? Then disturbance term correlated with X. One of the key assumptions of classical linear regression model that expected value of U given X is equal to 0, which implies covariance of X and U will be equal to 0. It means the error term must be uncorrelated with the independent variable. This is a condition. 10 assumptions are there which we will discuss, but one of the assumption is that there should not be any relation with disturbance term with X. Okay, is it clear, Sangeeta?
Sir, not very, not able to understand it properly, sir.
No. First of all, this error term, can you see this error term?
Yes, sir.
So we are saying correlation already we have discussed, na? Correlation
Yes,
means
sir.
linear relationship.
Yes,
And
sir.
I told you also what are the formula to find out correlation? Covariance upon
XY.
xy, means standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y, isn't it? So
Yes, sir.
here it is x and u, and here it is u, correct? If you're trying to find out the correlation between, because you are saying na, the sentence it is saying what? Disturbance term is correlated with x. Now my question is, how you will find out the correlation? You have to find out the correlation in this way, isn't it? Yes or no, Sangeeta?
Yes, sir.
Huh? You are not, I think, reviewed. That is why you are not looking confident.
No, correlation I remember, sir, but regression actually.
That is fine, not a problem. You can quickly review it. So, covariance of x and u. This is x and this is u. Okay. So, upon sigma x and sigma u. Okay. So basically you are assuming that covariance of x u should be equal to 0. Okay. When expected value of u given x is equal to 0, this implies covariance of x and u should be 0. It means you have to remember, you have to mock up actually 10 assumptions. Are you getting? You have to remember, Sangeeta and others.
Yes,
10
sir.
assumptions. Then
Yes,
only
sir.
it is the state how it is coming from the assumption. Don't keep in your mind that you have not studied regression. We will cover that when we will discuss the regression. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
But Madhusita,
Yes, sir.
so the last sentence, last statement, why it is false? Residual 0 for all points is false. It means if residuals were 0 for all points, then what will happen? We will get a perfect fit, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday only we are discussing, right? In some other context. So, which is unrealistic, right? When there will be a correlation, means
Means there is a no relationship.
oh, that's it. No. If we saying if residuals are 0, earlier yesterday we had discussed when there is a strong linear relationship. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So line will be 45 degree. I think Sangeeta only told me, right? Now, if the residuals are 0, then also you will have a perfect fit, right? And I told you R square, right? R square. What is R square? Coefficient of determination, isn't it? It is
Yes.
called coefficient of determination. Okay? Coefficient of determination will be how much? R square will be 1. Why? Because correlation will be also 1. Your correlation coefficient is 1. Then if you will square it, then it will become R square. I told you in case of bivariate regression, so R square will be equal to R, capital R square. Okay. So if residuals are 0 for all points, then we will have a perfect fit, which is unrealistic because residuals represent deviation from the regression line. While sum of the deviation is equal to 0, but individual residuals are not 0. Okay, that is the reason why A is the answer. Clear? Sangeeta?
Yes, sir.
See, you have to read. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what are those assumptions? Because we have not studied econometrics, means we have only done descriptive statistics and probability. So
Yes, sir.
expected value of u given x is equal to 0, this is a 0 conditional mean assumption. Second assumption is basically sigma variance of u given x is equal to sigma square. This is the assumption of homoscedasticity. Covariance of u and uj is equal to 0 for I is not equal to j. It means this is called no autocorrelation. This is also one of the key assumptions. Then fourth assumption, your error term follows normal distribution with mean 0 and variance sigma square. This is also another important assumption. Then no perfect multicollinearity. This is also another assumption. So CLRM, what is the takeaway from here? All the 10 assumptions here, 5 is written over here. Okay. We will discuss what are those 10 CLRM assumptions and what is its implication. Okay. So you have to remember so that if there will be any question like this, so this is a kind of lollipop question because just you are not doing anything over here, no calculation. Just if you have understood the concept, then you will be able to write it. So this kind of answer questions you should not leave it. That is what my suggestion is. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes,
it will be based on your memorization, not understanding. Understanding is required, obviously, but still any student can answer it. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
This one is much easier, isn't it? Question number 4.
Yes, sir.
Mutually inclusive events, exclusive, not exclusive. So that is what again I am telling you. If two events A and B are mutually inclusive, what does that mean? A or B? Chinmay, you had told earlier. And means what? Intersection. And or means
Yes, sir.
Union.
Okay, very good.
Or means union.
Okay, so we have to. So if two events are mutually inclusive, then P, A or B is. It means, so basically it is talking about addition rule of probability. Okay, so
Answer.
answer PA plus PB minus probability of A and B, isn't it? Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
So, Sangeeta, you know this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we are talking about additional rule. So this is also we write like this. You can see over here. Okay, remember this. Then if you will ask why do we subtract A intersection B? Because when we add PA and PB, we count the intersection twice. Are you getting? To correct this, we subtract it once. Is it clear?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So, because if you will draw the Venn diagram over here, so this is, let's say that A, this is A, this is B. So this part is what? A intersection.
Intersection B.
So when you are adding 2, then definitely you have to subtract it, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So now what are those special cases? If A and B are mutually exclusive, then what will happen? If A intersection B is equal to 0, so A union B will be probability of A plus probability of B. And if A and B are independent, then I think this we are discussing the other day, probability of A intersection B will be equal to probability of A into probability of B. Okay, these two rules are interconnected. So answer A is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. Is it clear? So what are the key concepts which are used over here? Additional rule, multiplication rule, and independence condition. So these three means you have to remember, so that if there will be straight away any questions coming in this section using this rule, you should try to get maximum mark. Sangeeta, is it difficult?
No, sir. No, sir.
Very good. So one more question. This is very interesting. Five question, at least 5 questions we will solve it. 3 coins are tossed simultaneously. What is the probability that they will fall in 2 heads and 1 tail? First of all, this is which kind of distribution? Binomial distribution, right? P and Q means probability. So basically 3 coins are tossed simultaneously. What is the probability that they will fall 2 head and 1 tail? Okay, so simply I am telling you, even though it is written in detailed way, but if you do it, it will be much easier. So your sample space basically 3 heads means all 3, it can be head also, 2 head, tail, like that. Okay, so your total outcome is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, clear? You have understood, Sangeeta?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So favorable outcome is 2 head, because you have to find out 2 head and 1 tail, right? So where are those outcomes? You have to search. 2 head is here and 1 tail also, na? Right? And is there, right? And 1 tail. Then HTH, 2 head, this is also fine, this is also fine. It means there are 3 outcomes only. So therefore, so basically to get probability of 2 head and 1 tail is 3 by 8. This is a must easiest, isn't it?
Yes, sir. This is easier.
But
Just we have to find the sample space
correct.
correctly.
But if you think too much, then you will
Mistake.
answer it wrongly. If you think that we might have to do a lot of things. Chinmay, is it easier?
Yes, sir.
Now binomial probability also you can use the PMF of the binomial. So n
I
r,
think this is much easier.
which one?
Instead of this binomial probability method,
N is equal to 3 trials. Okay.
because in finding sample space, it will take time.
Okay. P is equal to half probability of head. R is equal to 2, because we need number of success we want 2 only. Okay, because we need 2 head and 1 tail, right? So you can see probability of X is equal to 2 means you need 2 success over here, right? Number of success. So 3, already we have 3 tile. 2, you have to write like this. Then P already we know half to the power 2. 1 minus 2, this is also half, already we know. N minus R, so 2 minus 1, it will be 1 only, correct?
Yes, sir. Just we have to find out whether it is in binomial probability or Poisson, or which type of probability distribution it is.
So 3 factorial upon 2 factorial into 1 factorial into 1 by 4 into 1 by 2. So it is 3 by 8. So you can decide which one is more comfortable. It depends on your more practice. But I will suggest you to practice this compared to this. Okay, but if you have time, then you don't like math, then you can do either way. So the choice is on you. Okay, because R, if you want to, let's say that how the 1 is coming over here, why it is written 1, because number of successes we want is 2. So if you think like that, are you getting my point? N is 3, so you understood, right? N is 3 and R is 2, so 3 minus 2 is 1 only.
Yes, sir.
So there is no complications, I think. And it is also easy to remember, because in binomial distribution there are 2 possibilities only, either success or failure. If success is P, failure is 1 minus P, isn't it? Do you remember
Yes, sir.
the PMF? So we'll stop over here and we'll see how we can proceed much faster. So that's what it is given. For binomial coefficient only you have to remember this. Okay, for n is equal to 3 and r is equal to 2. So 3 factorial upon 2 factorial into 1 factorial, that is 6 upon 2 into 1, that is 3. So this represents the number of ways to choose 2 positions for heads out of 3 points. Okay. 2 dice probability. Next question. So this one we will discuss tomorrow, because our time is up for today. Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
1 second. Let me